to the game yesterday. And first up, we've got from THFC Kieran's got a screenshot of 2 tweets. One from Invert the Wing that says, "Do Tottenham fans not get bored? After every loss, it's he won't get until Thursday. He does, he wins, and it's back to he deserves this season, and then repeat next weekend."
It seems like we are on that kind of cycle.
It is, but like, can you blame anyone for being in that cycle, to be honest? Because it's just like, it's great seeing the performances on Thursday and the win, well, the Frankfurt game anyway. But every single Premier League game, it's just like, it's so hard to watch. And everyone in the narrative is being like, oh, we don't really care about the Premier League now because of how bad it's been. But as a Spurs fan, you can't help but...
It still hurts.
Yeah, but you can't help but care so much when the game actually comes around.
Yeah, and look, we're football fans, and we want to see our team win regardless of its situation. And we know that whether we won yesterday or not doesn't really make that much of a difference to the grand scheme of things, but it still hurts, and it still definitely hurts to watch our team play like that. And there's always going to be an outpouring of anger when that happens. But at the end of the day, we do have a big European semi-final on Thursday, and all this thing, sack him now, blah, 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 we have to be focused on that game. That's the most important thing.
Dave O.C. Kopp says a number of Tottenham fans stayed behind also to applaud Liverpool during the lap of honour. Credit to them. Yeah, are they sure that's not just the Liverpool fans in the away end?
Liverpool fans in Spurs shirts in the away end. Would you have stayed to do the clap the lap of honour if you were?
No chance. No chance.
No credit to Liverpool for winning the title.
I mean, look, credit to them. They deserved it. They were the best team in the league this year by far. But I'm not one to stand there and applaud an opposition after thumping Spurs.
That's all we've got to applaud, though, this season away from home, is Liverpool winning the league.
Yeah, and look, I thank them, because if they weren't that good, then Arsenal would have won the league. But the reality is that I ain't applauding any club going battering Tottenham. No chance. CFC Janty says, Tottenham are so shit, man. How are you allowing someone to do a meet and greet mid-game? And this is Mo Salah doing that selfie after he scored. Such an embarrassing moment.
I know, literally. Look, he's literally getting the crowd and taking his time to get selfies with the fans. I do think this was, actually looking back, I think this was like a sponsorship thing. Because it was, I know it's a Google Pixel, and I think Liverpool was sponsored by Google Pixel. And if you actually look, I think there's a staff member that gives it to him.
Oh, was it?
So I think this is all pre-planned. I think if he scored, they'll do this. But still, it's just proper taking the piss. Let's be honest, it is.
Yeah, I did see him do a number of selfies like that throughout, not like after the game and the final whistle and stuff, but to do it during the game after we've just conceded, it's just embarrassing.
God.
Park Lane Block 40 says, even the balloons on the pitch have a better formation than Postecoglou's Tottenham.
The balloon. Oh, God. Yeah. It was the balloons were being popped by Jed Spence on the pitch during the game yesterday. Wish you would have just kept them on. Should have delayed.
WhoScored.com says Alexis McAllister made more tackles, which is 6.
I think you missed one.
Did I? Oh, John O'Sullivan says, think Postecoglou played a weak inside today because he wanted to be at Anfield when Liverpool won the Premier League. Respect.
So is that the Liverpool fan in Ange, you reckon?
Don't know about that.
He wanted to be there when Liverpool won the league.
He says he's not focused on boyhood crushes anymore.
Yeah. Maybe not then, maybe not.
Who Scored says Alexis McAllister made more tackles, which is 6, than Tottenham, which was 4 in the first half.
That's just the most telling stat,
isn't it?
That just goes to show like how lagging behind, like physically and also just like physically and mentally the team were yesterday. That one player made more tackles than our whole team. We just couldn't get near them.
Yeah,
that's just emblematic. That's just like symptomatic.
Didn't even try to get near them. Coptastic Neil says, mate.
Oh, for God. And leading the celebrations. For God's sake.
No Context Tottenham saying most goals against an opponent in a season in all competitions. Spurs have equalled Rotherham's record from 1895-96 season. 15 goals conceded to Liverpool this season.
Is this any team or is it just Liverpool? This isn't any team, right? Or is it just Liverpool?
Most goals against an opponent.
Is it Liverpool's? Is it Liverpool's most games or anyone's most goals?
It probably makes sense to be Liverpool.
Okay. But still, yeah.
Because it's got a Liverpool badge there, so
Yeah,
it
it's
must,
got.
say,
I'm
must be
guessing
Liverpool.
I'm guessing it's just Liverpool.
Still, record breakers again, ole ole.
Well, I don't know how many times they played Rotherham that year. We've played them 4 times, right, this season. But, yeah, still not great.
Sports Week says, the Monday morning content you want to see. Harvey Elliot gesturing 30 to Richarlison. For a number of years, Everton have gone without a trophy. Richarlison didn't seem to like that.
He's a little shit, isn't he, Harvey Elliot?
And then
He's always been, after what he did with the Harry Kane thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was him.
Yeah. I even forgot about that. I should
Yeah.
never forget about that.
Yeah.
This next one is Harvey Elliott fully rattled Richarlison, because Richarlison actually commented on a random fan that was talking about this on, I think, TikTok or Instagram, and he says he wants to reach 30 goals in his career, I think. I mean, even Richarlison's commenting on it after the game on social media.
Rishi is rattled hard. He's searching it out, bloody hell. Richarlison, Harvey Elliott, so I can comment on it.
Madness, isn't it?
Gosh.
Holly
This isn't time to be like biting back. It's time to. We've just been battered 5-1 and we're 16th in the league. Just have some shame and
Stay humble,
move on
mate.
from it. Maybe comment when we've done something in Europa, but like just after that, it's like, what are you biting back to? Look at where we are. Look what he's been. He's been injured. Like, just concentrate on getting goals yourself, Rishi.
Holly Agenbar says 6 years and waiting, and that is in response to on the 1st of June 2019, Tottenham put out a post after the Champions League final saying the journey was incredible, the memories will live with us forever. It wasn't to be this time, but we're only just getting started. Thank you for your incredible support. We hope you're as proud as we are. We are Tottenham. We will be back. And it's pretty much only been downhill since then.
Yeah, we're getting close to a decade. Getting close to it. It's gonna, but before we know it, it's going to be a decade gone. That Champions League final.
So many wasted years, man. Squawker saying Tottenham's most defeats in a Premier League season. Now this season does equal 2003-2004 and 93-94. That is just awful, man. Sky Sports News say that Aston Villa have written to the Premier League to object to a request from Tottenham to move their fixture on Sunday, May the 18th. Sky Sports News understands. So Villa have...
Yeah, bastards. I mean, I got no reason, do they, to accept it?
No, why should they?
Yeah, but still hurts.
They didn't want to do us a favour?
No. I guess from their point of view as well, it makes their schedule a bit tighter, I think. And it's not like they've got nothing to play for.
Yeah, they got Champions League football to worry about.
Yeah, so I can't understand it, but still, like, when apparently Bilbao are going to be getting, if they make it to the final, their fixture's going to be moved because the league is helping them. But for us, nothing can be done.
The Premier League never help any of their clubs, ever. Every other league helps them. Bodo Glimt have a free week before the second leg. As you say, Bilbao, their league are making kind of arrangements, so they'll have a clear week before the final. But Premier League don't want to do nothing like that.
And also, from Villa's point of view as well, they know if they reject this and force Tottenham to play 3 days before the final, that we're just going to put our proper second string. And
well, the reality is we'll probably put on a proper second string anyway, but even more so if they don't accept it, yeah, for sure. Boxing on TNT saying after his opponent walked out to North London forever, Spurs fan Vidal Riley celebrated his win with Glory, Glory Tottenham Hotspur ringing out at the Tottenham Hotspur
That's how you respond.
Stadium.
Come on, Vidal. Big up.
In his Tottenham colour shorts as well. Big up to Vidal and putting that Guna right in his place.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Something to put a smile on your face at least.
Eurofoot says Tottenham have lost 19 games in the league this season. Only 3 relegated sides have more losses this season. Disgusting. Out of context, Tottenham saying at the start of the season, at the end of the season.
That's literally all of us. That's literally what we go through. Drives you mad, this football club.
THFC_MB saying it's great to be in the Tottenham away end where there's only 20% Tottenham fans.
Is there a picture of that, or is it just a picture of the...
No, this is just the guy that was in the away end.
All right, so you can't really see it, but... Well, I don't know.
It's just madness, like how fans can do that.
Well, actually, if you go to the comments, there's an interesting picture there. Not that one. This one here, yeah. He said they claimed this was a guy sitting in front of him, he claims.
Not even trying to hide it.
Not even trying to... No shame. No shame. Guy, the Liverpool badge on it as his home screen. I'm pretty sure he ain't a Spurs fan.
The 44 says, did Liverpool or Everton win the league? In the next one, look at this one. There was just blue flares going off everywhere yesterday. It did make me chuckle,
it's so
to be
funny.
honest.
That story is
There
brilliant.
was a story like this Everton fan took 4 weeks to remove all the blue labels from flares and stick red labels on them. And a lot of Liverpool fans obviously bought them, and there were just blue flares going off everywhere yesterday.
Fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal shithousery. Got to rate that.
Lucan says, absolute peak gif, a literal Spurs player popping a balloon of a trophy with elite camera work. Couldn't write it. That said, this year we get our trophy.
Yeah, there's Jed having none of it.
LJ1882 saying, worst season in 30 years, and if we lose the next game, it'll be the worst season in 75 years. What if we lose more than the next game? How many years will it be then?
Will be our worst ever, I'm guessing.
Jesus Christ. How is it possible that we're living through a moment where we're going to go through our worst season ever? It's just madness. COYS Jordan says, Ange Ball with a lot of L's at the end. 19 to be precise.
That 19 L's in there.
I don't know. I haven't counted them, but it should be.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think.
And yeah, that is it. That is it from how the internet did react to the game yesterday.